How would people describe my personality? Probably volatile. Brash. Impatient. Not willing to really suffer fools too much.
And Ambrose, these two do not like each other.
Are these all good things or bad things?
Take a bow, Greg Murphy. That was something very special.
Some of the people that have said things can't be actually repeated. Yeah, I think some people got it, and people liked the fact that I was honest and straight up. And then there was others that didn't see it that way. And that's just personality, and that's just, not everyone's the same. Driving a V8 supercar, that feeling of being in control and manipulating steering wheel and pedals, it's very exhilarating. I started racing karts at the age of 8, being able to speed down a piece of asphalt and fire into a corner, and I just became completely obsessed with it. So, I was like, wow, this could actually really turn into something. I continued to do more racing in Australia. I got rung up by Jeff Crick at the Holden Racing team, and that was whirlwind. That's when things really changed.
It's a mammoth job ahead of him.
2003 race at Bathurst, the shootout, which is always something I focused on massively because it was such an honour to be a part of that. 6.2 Ks of the most incredible racetrack with nobody else on it, with the entire crowd and the whole television audience watching you, something that I just found totally encapsulating.
Third to fourth, this is the run to repark, he's up, and look at the split, it's awesome!
Had an amazing car that I had a huge amount of confidence in, and I was determined to push it to its absolute nth degree and not leave anything out there.
Second split's critical. Is it online at the elbow? A little bit wider than he would have liked, but he stays with it. I don't think it's hurt him. He's up nearly 0.7. An awesome time so far from Murphy. And the whole fans at the Greg ground are roaring.
And it was significant because no one had ever done a 206 at Bathurst, and it wasn't thought that could be possible.
And he's going straight to pole position.
And it was still the fastest lap ever at Bathurst. So, who gets a chance to do that? You get applauded by your peers. That's the bit, for me, that is memorable.
Can't believe it. The most incredible lap you're ever going to see.
A few of the memorable trophies, the other Bathurst trophies up the top, 96, 99, 2003, and then 2004. When you're in the sport and you get a chance to do something and you don't know if another one's going to come and things don't go to plan, what's at stake is enormous. So it's a massive, stressful game.
It's not quite comfortable. Ambrose has had a massive shot. Ambrose has had a massive shot.
You're not there because it's easy. It's ruthless, absolutely ruthless out there. And, when you think you're right, you need to fight for it.
They are going to have some serious words. They are two heated men. They are two heated competitors.
Some of us were probably a bit more outspoken and quite happy to offer up comments that created headlines.
It's very disappointing that they want to play that way.
What's that? Play what way? Is Rick not allowed to follow you? Is that not the idea of car racing?
I wasn't doing it on purpose. That was just me. And that was just, that was just Russell, that was just Scaife, that was just Ambrose. Everyone's personalities coming out.
I'm trying to do the right thing, and I've got guys that are getting in my way.
Mate, they're not just going to pull over for you and let you win the championship. That's not car racing. You might have won it last year, but everyone's still got to do a job out there.
Again, it wasn't about getting attention. It was about just being straight up and honest and offering your feelings and your opinions. There was a couple of them we're over the top.
Cameron.
Oh, I'm Barry.
Hey, Barry. Have you done the first part of the day?
Yeah,
I'll come back for this.
Yeah, I did it the other week. And
I've done a lot of cool things with HSV, and having a prank with Cam Smith, the Aussie Rugby League captain. We set him up big time.
Now let's go, eh?
I could feel the unease, the anxiety coming from Cam. At that moment, I knew he was all mine. He was done. There were some good moments in there and some great facial expressions from Cam, which I'll remember for a long time.
Greg Murphy.
Yeah, Supercars driver. What, mate? The voice and everything. How are you, mate? Yeah, no, yeah, he got me. Yeah, he's got me.
We always want to have something that that gives a reason why. And our sport, my God, I mean, there's a book that thick of excuses. I think it's about the truth. I think it's about being real and and taking responsibility. Here we are back to where it all started, and 3 generations now that are involved in one go. You've got to try and make them understand that unless you give it a go, unless you try something, even though your gut is saying, well, that's the risky side of things, that's the risk, risk. You say, well, sometimes you've got to use a certain amount of risk to get ahead.
Is the most fun you can have on 4 wheels.
That's also got to be exhilarating, You've got to have a bit of exhilaration and create a bit of adrenaline and strive to be better. And unless you're going to take a bit of risk, how are you going to improve? Why are we even thinking that we need to have driverless cars? I mean, what else? What, you're going to have robots that come and wipe your ass?